So now let's drag on our third clip. Now let's go and find our third clip. This is our third clip. I'm going to add my third clip here, right? So let's try this again.
I'm related to fashion, space, architecture, art, etc.
Oh, I forgot to put the art. Never mind. There you go. There you go. Where's the art? Right here. And transition, crossfade. Put here. Da-dang.
Architecture, art, etc. A simple example to describe visual organization would be, for instance, when you walk in a supermarket.
Okay, so this is where we are going to drop our video. Now, the video is the supermarket scene, so I'm going to add this to a timeline. Right? Okay, so when I add this to a timeline, okay, one thing about video, sometimes when you download a video from YouTube or anywhere, there are some part of the video you don't want. For instance, right, I do not want to see this serial video. You see, serial, because it's not part of what I want, correct? Not. So the thing about this is that you can edit this part by clicking this, right, and literally cutting off this part like that, right? And you can drag it near to this, macam tu, and you try again. Now the serial is not featured anymore.
A simple example,
right? Okay, now that you can either cut parts of the video that you do not want to be shown on our stage here. Apart from that, you can also do a little bit of editing on the video, such as, okay, for instance, I'm going to click my video, and you would notice the properties here changes as well, correct? So now, the original video has got a sound. So I do not want to use the original video from the sound because it's going to mess up with my sound clip, right? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to click on my audio control, right? And I'm going to just make sure that my track volume is reduced to 0. So now this video won't have a sound. I'm going to try this again, for instance.
Etc. A simple example to describe visual organization would be, for instance, when you walk in a supermarket.
Right? Okay, don't forget your transition. I'm going to just grab transition and put it back here. So I have a little bit of transition before it goes back to the video.
A simple example to describe visual organization would be, for instance, when you walk in a supermarket, you would notice items will be sorted according to its kind. Groceries such as...
Okay, so here I do not want this clip to be this long. So what I'm going to do is, I am going to reduce this to half. No worries, no worries. Okay, so I'm going to reduce it to half, right? A bit like that. Reduce this to half. Okay. Yes, again.
Design related to fashion, space, architecture, art, etc. A simple example to describe
now,
visual or...
Another thing you notice is that I want a little bit of pause. I do not want my clip to start off terus with the third clip, right? So what I'm going to do is, I am going to give it the space. How I'm going to do that? I'm going to drag my sound clip too and give it a little bit of space here, right? So that it will not start right in the off the bat. If I don't want it to do that, I'm just give it a little bit of space like that. So it has got a little bit of pause. Try again.
Design related to fashion, space, architecture, art, etc.
Probably that's too much. No. A little bit, only a little bit. Okay.
Space, architecture, art, etc. A simple example to describe visual organization would be, for instance, when you walk in a supermarket, you would notice items will be sorted according to its kind. Groceries such as.
Okay. So now groceries such as, okay, should start with taking the groceries picture now. So I'm gonna add the fresh produce picture here.
Market, you would notice items will be sorted according to its kind. Groceries such as.
Ayo. Okay, I'm gonna use the transition again and drop it in between. Now, setakat ni, do you have any problem with the video? Anybody got problem with a little bit of editing of the video?
Walk in a supermarket,
So
you
far,
would
okay.
notice items will be
Okay.
sorted according to its kind. Groceries such as fresh produce will be placed in one section. Dry cooking ingredient.
Okay, so next. Again, it's all about adding all the materials that you have. The idea is you have to make sure that you have all the material ready. So you just drag and drop it on your timeline. So that would be definitely easier lah. Then
Dia lebih kurang
transition.
dengan video maker doktor.
Yes. Dia lebih kurang macam video maker. But the great thing about ClipChamp is that it will automatically allows you to share terus to your channel. Because just now, for instance, right, I registered ni using my Google account. So when I use my Google account, I already have my Google channel in my YouTube, correct? So when I click share, it will automatically save it in my channel. I don't have to go to my channel, upload it. So it's save a lot of time.
As fresh produce will be placed in one section, dry cooking ingredients will be placed in another section, drinks will be placed.
Okay, so now I'm gonna add drinks. Right, again, put the transition.
Section, dry cooking ingredients will be placed in another section, drinks will be placed in another section, and so on and so forth. Promotion items will have sticker with bright.
Okay, so with bright colors, I already have this picture with bright colors.
In another section, and so on and so forth. Promotion items will have sticker with bright colors to attract customers, and there will be signs to indicate each section. Why does it have to be this way? Well, this is to ensure customers' shopping experience.
Okay, now I'm gonna go and get my customer picture now, which is this one. Add to my timeline. In little bit. Add to my transition. Right.
And so on and so forth. Promotion items will have sticker bright colors to attract customers, and there will be signs to indicate each section. Why does it have to be this way? Well, this is to ensure customers' shopping experience will be smooth and uninterrupted.
All right, now let's go and pick up what will be our, I think our
This lesson.
clip number 4.
Similar.
So now we are going to add the last clip to it.
With print design, for instance, the magazine that you read is easily understood because in.
Okay, so again, I do not want this to I'm gonna give a little bit of space by adding again. Go back to my media, get my content, and then another content here. Right, so again, go back to my transition, crossfade, put it here, another crossfade, put it in between.
Then uninterrupted. Similarly, with print design, for instance, The magazine that you read is easily understood because information and design is organized according its content.
Okay. And last clip